taken the American College Test, otherwise known as the ACT? How accurate were your results? Did you feel stressed? Was it worth your time and money? When it comes to colleges wanting to know your intelligence level and whether or not you're prepared for college, the ACT testing is not the answer. Colleges should look at your high school grades and GPA rather than your ACT score. From my personal experience, I've had an unnecessary amount of stress and anxiety because of the ACT. The test alone costs $46, and then if you take the writing portion, it costs $62. This could potentially be a waste of money, as this test might not even reflect your true knowledge. I've taken the ACT test twice, and both times I've ran out of time for most of the sections. I do not believe that colleges are able to see my full knowledge and what I am truly capable of. The problem here is that colleges are looking at test scores that do not fully display the knowledge of potential students, specifically ACT test scores. According to fairtest.org, not even the test maker admits that high school grades predict first-year college grades better than ACT scores do. The number of colleges requiring ACT scores is decreasing, especially in this past year. The ACT was first authorized in 1959 and was said to have been created to test the students' knowledge on subjects necessary for college success. The ACT's purpose is not only to test readiness, but to be used in college admission/acceptance decisions. In the past, these scores have been required in college applications. However, this amount has greatly decreased. According to procon.org, these standardized tests are known to cause severe stress in students, which causes them to not test at their best regardless of how smart they really are. Testing produces anxiety that can cause vomiting, crying, or both. Taking a timed test adds to the stress, as the students may feel they are not able to thoroughly comprehend and think about the question and take the best educated answer. The ACT is only testing areas of reading, writing, math, and science. An education researcher, Gerald W. Gracie, formed a long list of other important aspects that students would potentially need in college, but the ACT does not measure. Some of these things include creativity, critical thinking, motivation, persistence, endurance, reliability, enthusiasm, self-awareness, self-discipline, leadership, courage, compassion, resourcefulness, honesty, integrity, and the list could go on. This can be solved by either modifying the overall structure and content of the ACT, or by eliminating the exam completely and having colleges look solely at your high school grades and GPA. Some colleges have already taken the first step in solving this problem. Many colleges have adopted TOP, or test optional policies. According to the National Association for College Admission Counseling, with almost 123,000 students at 33 widely different institutions, the differences between submitters and non-submitters are 5/100ths of a GPA point and 0.6% in graduation rate. grades. By any standard, these are trivial differences. Spreading these statistics that prove how little the ACT test benefits you is the second step, as this can make people more aware of the problem and warn them to stop paying for a test that is not useful. This is fairly self-explanatory and why we should get this message across. By having less and less students take the ACT and paying for this, the hope is that less and less colleges will thus not require it, and the ACT providers will no longer make a profit. With this new plan of action, colleges will base their student records on grades and GPA, which is much more accurate. One major benefit is that students will get rightfully placed in the college that best academically fits them. This could potentially lead to happier college students and less college transfers per year. Another benefit of placing these students in the proper schools includes these students receiving a stronger education that pushes them to learn more, which can benefit all of society with smarter people to carry out that intelligence into their future careers. This could include smarter doctors and teachers, entrepreneurs, governors, and even future presidents of the United States of America. A third benefit is that high school teachers can broaden their teaching curriculum. Instead of teaching to prepare for what could possibly be on an exam. In other words, they don't need to teach by saying, hey, remember this for the ACT test later. Instead, they can say, hey, remember this for like future life references or future life. In conclusion, the unnecessary anxiety, high stress levels, inaccurate results, and lengths of time are not worth taking an overpriced test that does not benefit your college options. Thus, it is time to act. Spread the reality that proves how ACT tests are negatively bringing students down rather than building them up. Spread the idea of making ACT tests optional to students when applying. Spread the truth to help other students. Be more aware so that we can better the education system together.